Hi, welcome. Today we're going to be reading a great story that I have here. It's going to be The Man Who Took 7 Baths, and this is going to be from the Archbook series from the Old Testament here, from the second book of Kings, chapter 5, 1 through 19. We read about this man here who followed godly directions in order for him to be healed, in order for him to remove the condition that he had. And so he did this. This is a process of him being healed, and we're so glad that we're able to see this happen, this miracle happen for him. And this is going to be here an example for all of us to see what it means to really follow through here so that we can see God working and receive his miracles. We have here the Archbook's way of telling the story, specifically written by Joanne Schkeck. And we have illustrations by Bada Design and also Bill McNamee. So we're going to get started here, and I see on the first page, all right, a chariot here, an army here, and it says Captain Naaman. Captain Naaman, so he's the captain, went to war, and now he's marching. So one of them here is the main character. And he's marching home once more. 100 captives carry sacks of gold and silver on their backs. Swords are flashing, spears point high as Naaman and his men march by. So they're going home here with a victory, and everybody is in a good mood. As a matter of fact, even the families overlooking them, onlooking them, are like rejoicing with them and are so happy that they made it home and they have their rewards and also their victory. Hurrah, hurrah, the people shout. Here comes our hero. There is no doubt that Naaman's greatest of them all. How brave he is, how strong and tall. So we're so thankful for his hard work. And let's see here. The king rides out to greet his men and welcome them back home again. Captain Naaman, we are proud, the king calls out above the crowd. You've brought great glory to our land. There's the king here talking to Naaman. A rich reward I now command. 12 sacks of gold belong to you, and take a dozen captives too. So he receives these gifts from the king here on earth. Then all at once the people see that Naaman's skin has leprosy. Oh no. Oh wait, they cry in fear. We'll all get sick if you come near. So please get away from us. We're appreciative for all you've done, but this is now what you have, and we need to stay away from you. This is something we don't want to have. You have to go isolate yourself. And so now Naaman, brave and Naaman bold, so very rich with all that gold, returns home feeling very sad. He didn't even make it home yet, and he's feeling sad. He has to go away again. His riches cannot make him God. Yes, no money can pay, literally guarantee that if you have a certain amount of money, that condition will go away. No. And so we see that here more and more as he's going through this trial. Yes, you'll see the doctors came here and the doctors go, but how to help they do not know. They only stand around his bed and wring their hands and shake their head. Naaman, they each sigh. We cannot help you. You will die. A girl who waited on his wife tells her how God can save his life. And so this is the little girl that talks to his wife. Let me tell you about Jesus here, who can save you here if you believe. Now, let me tell you, really, is what she's saying, that you have to believe here in God and understand his power here. He's the only one that could save you. A man of God back home can pray and God will heal him right away. So this is also the way to be saved. It's to put your trust in God here. A man of God will help you. So Naaman, brave and Naaman bold, takes chariots, silver robes, and gold, and though his neighbors think of it odd, he goes to find that man of God. And so here he is. He's in a determined mission that he believes he needs to go on, because then he will find that true cure. That cure is something he believes here in his spirit can help him. And so Naaman dreams along the way and wonder how that man will pray. Will he stand up tall and proud and wave his hands and cry aloud? Is that what he's going to do here in order to heal me physically? Well, we'll see. At last he finds there's Elisha's door. His heart beats faster than before. Oh, man of God, come out and pray. He calls and make me well today. So he's begging him here. He arrived. He needs his help. He went on this long journey. He's believing he can help. Let's see what happens. Well, Elisha does not come or shout. He simply sends a servant out. That's not Elijah. He goes out and sends his servant. In Jordan's water, God will make you well if 7 baths you take. Naaman's mouth drops in surprise. He can't believe his ears or his eyes. He thought that was so simple to do. And so he says, okay, let me try this. Well, actually, it was too simple for him. He got angry because he did not believe that this would help him. He did not have that belief that was necessary. Then angrily, he starts to glare. He shakes his fist and shouts, how dare a servant man like you tell me, a captain, what to do? So not because it was simple, but because it was now like this very intricate command that he needed to do. Maybe he didn't want to do that. Maybe because of how things were going in terms of how he had to be healed. Well, he had to humble himself and he had to listen and obey. This muddy Jordan can't compare with our own rivers. I'll go there. I didn't come this long way just to take a bath today. So he doesn't even want to be thankful here or receive what the servant is saying to do here, that Elisha is telling his servant to do. And so he is being very defiant and he's also being angry. Well, so angrily he turns to go. His servants cry, oh, no. Naaman stops. He can't decide. Should he bathe or should he ride? So they're begging him, please, do not go. We're telling you, why don't you just give it a try? I know it might seem strange, but follow the directions you must. You have to give it a try. At last he says, you're right. Of course, you wait right here and hold my horse. So he does understand that he might as well try and